Hello, welcome back. So we're now looking at BitTorrent tokens. So one of my favourite coins. If you watch my videos, you'll probably hear me talk about this one quite a lot. What I was saying on my previous videos that we needed to see this remain above between 12 and 14 satoshis. If we can handle that, what we're going to start to see is us bend this 200 EMA. Once the 200 EMA starts to bend and curve to the upside, then our trend should then begin to change, and we can start to ride this up to our previous highs on the tether pairing and Satoshi pairings alike. I imagine, to be honest with you, I do expect this to reach its all-time highs relatively soon. A few reasons for that, and if you don't watch my videos, that's fine. I'll let you into to what I've been talking about. So I expected this area here to break before, however it didn't, and Bitcoin was making big moves, and it was taking a lot of the money out of these second-rate altcoins, and I'm talking a lot of money. Things like Matic, Celr, all those really suffered. And BitTorrent did suffer towards the end of that as well. It didn't suffer as much, which sort of led me to believe that we're going to be in for a much stronger recovery to its all-time high than those other IEOs. What we are looking at here on this tether pairing is these two main supports here, which were relatively strong supports back here and definitely here, which we've now broken through. Okay, so if we can now make sure that this 0.0014 area acts as a support, we may come down to test it. Let's have a little look at where we're likely to go. And to be honest with you, it looks like we've got a I don't know, it looks like a small consolidation, but I think this is going to get brought back up, move its way up to 15 and beyond over these next few days. If we can continue to do that, then this all-time high will be broken, I expect, relatively soon. Let's have a look back at the Satoshi value. So we're really playing with very small levels here on the Satoshi values. Okay, our highest is up here around 37, lowest down here at 6. It's quite a range really when you think about it, because each tick is actually, you know, it's quite large, you see. So we're moving now, so that every tick above here is, you know, each tick will be about, well, the next one's going to be 6%, 5%, blah blah blah, pairing against Bitcoin. So the big moves, each tick is a big move, and as you can see, when we were right up here at 37, if you go to the tether pairing, we were a lot lower in the tether value because Bitcoin's value was a lot lower too. Now Bitcoin's value is a lot higher. These ticks were going to be worth a great deal more for the overall value of BitTorrent token, and they will be harder to achieve. So being able to make these moves already with the value of a Bitcoin right now are actually quite big achievements, and this does shine through when you look at the tether pairing. So we can see actually there were quite big moves on the tether pairing too. So what we're looking at now, just to cut a long story short, we're above all moving averages, which is great, and we're above these major resistances, which we broke through, which is also great. Hopefully these will turn to supports, which will be amazing. And at that point, we're finding resistance here at 0.0015, well, 1550. Such small numbers, it's difficult how to even make them. So 1550, that is our new resistance that we need to break through. I think once we break through that, we're going to find a resistance at 17. Once 17 is broken, I don't see a problem actually getting back to our all-time high and maybe up to 0.002 and beyond. There's a lot of updates coming out for BitTorrent token this month, which is also a reason why I think these moves were created in the first place, but they're not out yet. We've also got that Warren Buffett thing, so for what that's worth, you know, that might increase the value of this, or just probably going to, if it works out well for Justin's son, it's actually going to increase the value of a lot of these coins, to be honest with you. So we'll see how this all plays out, but as far as the chart's reading, it's very positive and it's doing what I expected it to do last week, which is great. So I will leave it with you there. If you're interested in more BitTorrent token, I try to make these updates daily, and I think over this next week I probably will. I'm quite heavily invested in this coin, so I always look at the chat anyway. So I'll make some more videos for you, so pop your notifications on. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, and take it easy.